Hey everybody, what's going on? This is going to be my review, cold start, and test of the Echo p.a.s-225 weed eater. How we're going to do this review, we're going to start down here at the bottom and work our way to the top. But first, let's start out with some of the little things. When you get these, no matter if you get them from Home Depot or your dealer, this is all the stuff it's going to come with. There's going to be a box wrapped around the shaft with some stuff in it. It's going to have all the stuff right here in it. Here you have your Echo Power Blend Gold 2-stroke oil, 2.6 ounces to 1 gallon makes it 50-to-1. You have your operator's manual. You have some other stuff about the unit and about your warranty. And then you have a cap and a hook that goes around your attachments so you can hang them up. Down here at the bottom, you have your standard Echo Speed Feed 400. I'm going to demonstrate how to use that later in the video. You have your Echo style guard that goes around that gearbox and comes down. On the bottom of your guard, you have a cut-off razor or a cut-off knife for your string. In the head, there is 0.95 Echo round string, round line. Moving up the shaft, you have your coupler for the p.a.s, which stands for Pro Attachment Series. Your coupler to unhook or uncouple your attachment from the main shaft and main motor unit. All you have to do is take this little pin, pull it out, and turn it to the left. There's a little pin that goes into a hole inside here. And then after that, you take your wing nut, or kind of like a wing clamp, and you turn it backwards, and it will unlock. Then after that, you can just pull your attachment right out of the end. Moving on up, you have the newer gen Echo handles. The older gen had the plain plastic. This is kind of a squishy, soft plastic. You can't really feel the plastic. It kind of has a rubber feel to it, and it's more of a over than your normal circle and your normal square. These handles feel really good. On down, you have this, which you can attach a shoulder strap to, or you can hang another attachment from it if you're limited on space. Echo does not have returning kill switches, which I'm fine with that. It's in the on position. If you wanted to kill the motor, you flip this down and you're in your stop position. Here we have the throttle lever. On top you have your safety, which is pretty standard on all weed eaters now. And on the bottom is your trigger. So you push the safety down, and then here's your trigger. Moving on to the motor, this is a 21.2 cc motor on this particular unit. Back here at the back, you have your pull start or your pull rope. Right here, you have your primer bulb for priming the engine before starting. Here you have your choke for cold start and run. And over here you have your air filter. If you unscrew this to the left like this will come off and your air filter will be attached to the black cover. Down here at the bottom you have a nice 14.2 ounce fuel tank. To start this particular weed eater, if you are starting it for the first time in the day, which will be a cold start, you're going to need to push the primer bulb 8 times. After you do that, you need to flip your choke up to cold start. Then you need to pull on the starter rope until the engine fires, attempts to start, or starts. Once it starts, fires, or attempts to start, you need to push your choke down to run and give it about 10 to 15 seconds to warm up. And also, before you attempt to start, make sure your kill switch is on the on position. If you're doing a warm start, all you need to do is set this to run and pull till it starts. If it doesn't start, then you need to flip the choke up, back to cold start. Moving on to the test portion of the review, we're going to be going up against weeds like this right here, and like those on the side of the house. We're going to be going up against grass like this. Also going to be going up against taller grass like this and this right here. And we're also going to whack down some of these vines and leaves growing along my fence. bulb 8 times. We're going to set our choke to cold start. Make sure our button's on. Then you're going to pull until it attempts to start or fires or press start. That attempted to start there. Now you're going to set your choke down to the left and pull it until it starts. To restring your Echo speed feed head, what you're going to need to do is twist this from this until the arrow is pointing towards the hole. What you do is you place one hand here and one hand on this and you turn it. Or you can do it with one hand, either or. But you need to make sure the arrow is always facing the circle or the eyelet where your string comes out. The line Echo recommends you use is .95 string or line for your weed eater. This was standard in the head already from Home Depot. Then what you're going to need to do is cut off about 18 feet of this. And then once your arrow is lined up with your hole, make sure you can see through it to the other side. Then take one end of your weed eater line and put it through the hole until it comes out the other side. But once it comes out the other side, you need to pull it back until it's even amount coming out on both sides. On both sides, you need to take one hand and put it on this, and one hand and put it on this, and twist. Twist this that way, and twist the bottom this way. And it will wind your line up inside around the spool. Start the weed eater and you can bump it on the bump head to advance more line. That was the review of the Echo p.a.s-225. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them down in the comments below. I will get to every single question if I can. Make sure you guys leave a like on this video, and also make sure you guys are subscribed so you never miss a new episode or a new review. I will be doing mowing episodes soon. Should be one out by this weekend, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.